Hey, RIC-Hard. What do you think is inside the briefcase besides the contract and Money in the Bank?
It's a good question. Oh, I got it. Probably some murder hornets.
Welcome to TFS Pod, otherwise known as the Few Show Podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's...
It's RIC-Hard. What's going on, folks?
Well, yes, and that is... That's not... He's not here today. Yes, that is... Ooh. But we have his picks.
Ooh.
We have the one-man band's picks. See, we have no sound effects, but that was my voice. Anyway, so
we also have some picks from some other guys.
Yes, and we have other picks.
One of them even hosts a rival show.
Yes, so we are going to share. This is our special Money in the Bank prediction show, and you're listening to us on the Few Show's YouTube channel and also on 24/7 Miami. And we're the number one show on the Few Show's channel. We're the number one show, better than that. Other than those two other guys on the other show, those three other guys. Yes, we're better than them. But if you want to catch up on what's going on with interviews that Bogey has done at SPW, go after listening to this podcast and check out the other videos and check out all those great interviews that Bogey did. And that quiz was really good. Anyway.
Yeah, that was a good segment.
So we have Money in the Bank or Money on the Rooftop happening.
Yeah, we're going to say money in Titan Tower.
Yes. So we have that coming up, and this is our prediction show. So let's get right into it. You ready, RIC-Hard?
All right. Yeah, sounds good to me. I mean, it's a pretty... So from the looks of it, it looks like it's a short and sweet show. 6 matches.
Yes.
The number 6 reminds me of another thing with the number 6 on it. What is it? Oh, right. Our scoreboard. The scoreboard for the prediction contest is 6 for me, 1 for you, and 1 draw. In case anybody's keeping score at home. I mean, I don't keep score or anything.
Yeah, I'm making that Kermit the Frog face. Yes, I am. You know the face. I am making that face right now.
But who knows? Here we go. Money in the Bank. I'm going to be honest. Money in the Bank feels like a swerve pay-per-view to me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now. I mean, they got to do something interesting. And I already said that we're probably going to have someone get thrown off that rooftop. Ooh. And AJ Styles pretty much said he was going to do it. So
yeah.
Gonna say I called it.
Yeah. Also, no, I want you to mention another thing that you saw online that you mentioned that you called for, that you said that what's happening now on the world is because of what?
Oh, so yeah, I gotta say this has nothing to do with wrestling right now, but I just want to say this because this is getting insane. Whoever is playing Jumanji, just stop.
No, I don't mean that. I meant that you said that this is all happening because Vince beat God.
Yeah, it's still real to us. A reputable wrestling Twitter account also said that line after we did the show. So it looks like great minds think alike. I should get a Twitter handle.
Yes. All right, so let's start off with the matches here. Let's start off with, first off, it's going to be the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. We're going to have the New Day, the champs, Big E and Kofi Kingston, versus The Miz and John Morrison. Then,
former champs, yeah.
Yes. Then we have the Forgotten Sons, Steve Cutler and Jaxson Ryker. And or Wesley
they
Blake.
Might have Wesley Blake. They might do the Freebird stuff.
Yeah, and then
so
we'll see
who
versus the Lucha House Party, Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado,
aka the team that probably won't win.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? At least they're getting a push now. I kind of like that. We get to see more of their high flying. I was watching that on SmackDown on Friday. It was very interesting.
I wouldn't call it a push. I think it's more like at least they're doing something.
Well, you guys live nearby? Okay, we'll use you guys.
All it took was a pandemic.
You guys live here in the area? Okay, good. We'll use you guys. Come on in. So yeah. So let's go with let's start off with our picks here. We're gonna read off. Actually, you know what? Let's go with our picks first.
Okay. So you did. Okay, yeah. you want to go first or I go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
I'll go first. Yeah, so you can copy mine.
Okay. I highly doubt that. You'll be surprised with some of these picks, I think.
All right, okay, so here we go. For this match, I believe that The Miz and Morrison will win this match and become the new tag team champions.
That's bold.
Yeah.
That's,
and I'm not a big
okay.
fan of theirs, but I kind of have a feeling like they're coming on strong, and I don't know. I just have a feeling they're going to win it.
Okay. I mean, look, I'm going to be the first to say it. Miz is my boy. I've been a fan of his since 2004. Mm-hmm. I just don't think it's in the cards for them this match.
Okay.
Him and Morrison, you don't do a house party on a SmackDown and then just, we're gonna be champions again. No, I'm sorry. So I don't agree with that pick. And I'm going to say this right now. I do think it's going to be a heel team that wins, which is why I'm going to go super dark horse pick.
Ooh.
They're new on the block, but I'm going to say Forgotten Sons.
What?
Yeah. Very out of the blue,
wow.
I know. But I'm going to say this right now. Number one, tag champs, it's a fatal four-way. Tag champs don't have to get pins to lose the belt.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So New Day and Miz and Morrison, two reputable teams, don't have to be involved in the finish for them to lose the match. And second of all, Lucha House Party's in the match, so they're taking the pin. They're there to take the pin from somebody.
So whoever pins Lucha House Party, you're saying is going to win?
Yeah, somebody's going to pin somebody from the Lucha House Party. And they've gotten that push just to be like the red herring. And the Forgotten Sons, everybody's forgotten about them.
Like at NXT.
And I think they're gonna pull the trigger, only because I get the feeling that they're trying to create some tension between Miz and Morrison. It's premature, but they're laying the seeds there, and I think the same thing's gonna be said for the New Day.
Okay. So we also have other picks from other few members, part of the team. We have also. Let me start off with the one-man band's pick. He did send me his pick, and he said the Usos. Wait a minute. No, hold on. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think that's an error.
I know. I'm joking. No, he did pick the New Day to win and retain the titles.
Okay. All right.
And you have Jay Fuse there.
I have two members' picks actually.
Okay.
I got in contact with them. The first one is Rhino. So he said
who has been on our show in the past. So shout out to Rhino.
Yes, folks. Shout out to Rhino. Good guest. And Rhino agrees with One Man Band. He said New Day to retain the tag titles.
Oh, okay.
So we got some agreement there between them and Jay Few, who, as you all know, has been banned from the show because of very, very poor payoffs.
Yes. Mention the deal. Mention the deal that we put out.
So the deal we put out there was, if Jay Few wins this prediction contest, he will be unbanned. And he will even be allowed on a future installment to do a victory lap. So, with that said, he has submitted his predictions. He gave predictions for 7 matches, even though there are only 6 listed. He must know something we don't. So I'm gonna just go with the 6 matches we know are happening.
Yeah.
He said, he's actually in agreement with Yulu. Miz and Morrison.
Ooh, okay.
He says they're going to win.
Okay.
So that's interesting. We have I'm the odd man out on this one.
Yeah, really, with the Forgotten Sons.
Yeah. But I'm sticking with it. Plus I got points I could lose. So,
We know. We know.
All right. Okay.
We know.
All right. All right, let's do the next match.
Next match we're gonna have here is we don't know if this is gonna be the order, but this could be the order. I don't know why I doubt this will be the order, but I'm gonna go with this one. Bayley versus Tamina in a singles WWE SmackDown Women's Championship.
Okay. All right.
You can go first.
So you went first on the last one, so I'm gonna go first on this one. Okay, so I am of the opinion that very few major titles are going to change on this show.
Very few.
With that said, though, I don't think titles are going to change on this show, except for the tag titles. I think that's just there to hey, some titles changed hands. Isn't that nice? And then we'll move on. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to say this, but I'm going to add a caveat. But because it technically means that they win, I'm going to say it. I think Tamina's going to win.
What?
But she won't win the title. DQ finish.
Oh.
DQ finish. Bayley's going to get disqualified. Tamina wins.
Okay. I guess.
But with that said, I'm going to say Tamina wins. Tamina wins, doesn't win the title.
Okay.
That's my pick, and I'm sticking to it.
Bold.
Indeed.
Very bold. All right.
I believe it's your turn, Lou.
Yes, my turn. I believe that the winner will be Bayley. She will retain. And I don't see any of that disqualification going on. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I know we're all waiting for that Sasha Banks to turn on her, but I don't know. I don't see it yet. So I do think that it'll be Bayley retaining.
Okay. All right.
So there, that's that pick. And then now let me read another pick here of the one-man band. Let me see where I can find it over here. He picks. Did he pick it? I don't think he did pick it. Oh, here it is. He says Bayley versus Tamina. No contest. Bayley by far. I wish I had something elegant to say. It's Tamina. She's terrible. That's according to One Man Band. So he does pick Bayley to win this one. So mark that in your
Bayley.
comments.
It sounds like he's saying Bayley retains, but he said no contest. But we'll cough that up to Bayley retains.
Yeah, Bayley by far.
Okay.
I wish something elegant to say. It's Tamina. that's what he said. All right, and then who?
Okay.
Okay, and our other female members, what are their picks?
All right, so Rhino said Bayley retains, and JFU also said Bayley retains. So
all right.
Pretty solid consensus against me on this one. Bayley for the win.
Okay.
They think she's going to retain and win the match. I think she's going to retain but lose the match.
Okay. Also, too, I'll remind everyone you're listening to TFS Pod on TFS Pod, the Few Show podcast, here on the YouTube channel of The Few Show, and also on 24/7 Miami's YouTube channel.
Okay.
All right, next match. Let's go to the next match. Let's go to the big one here. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the what championship was that again?
The WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, the WWE Championship. All right, so here we go. So Seth has been saying that he wants to help Seth by taking the championship, because he's not a good leader, whatever that is. All right, so you went first on the. I mean, you went first on the other pick, and this is my turn. So I'm gonna pick Drew McIntyre to retain.
Drew McIntyre to retain. Okay.
Yes. Picking with my heart. Boom, 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 boom. No. Yeah. I mean, if this match was later on in the championship, in the reign of Drew McIntyre, I might go Seth Rollins. But so soon, I don't think he loses it yet. But if this was happening at a SummerSlam or something, I'd be like, that'd be a good match. But now at a Money in the Bank, to have McIntyre lose it, I don't see it. I don't see it. And that's what I'm sticking with, McIntyre winning.
Okay, so with that said, I do want to point out something very interesting about Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins has actually only lost at Money in the Bank, if I'm not mistaken, once. And this was on the night that he was cashed in on after winning the championship from Roman Reigns back in 2016. So Seth Rollins has a win at every Money in the Bank pay-per-view event that he's participated in. He's also lost at one, but he also won on that night also. So Seth Rollins has a really good record at Money in the Bank. With that said, I think Drew McIntyre's retaining. Drew wins.
What? What a setup.
Like I said, I don't think championships are changing hands except for the tag titles.
I mean, do you feel how I feel? Like if this was happening later on, like 6 months into it?
Yeah, it would be pulling the rug right under Drew McIntyre if he lost and got beat by Seth Rollins.
Yes, but if it happened 8 months from now, how would you feel?
Oh, it would really depend on the booking on that regard, but it wouldn't be a knock on Drew McIntyre if Seth Rollins beat him after 8 months of a solid championship.
Exactly. So, all right.
But too soon. Rollins doesn't need the rub. Give it to McIntyre.
I have a feeling like I said, 8 months later we'll have something come back to this. You beat me back then. I'm stronger now. I'll get you. Something silly like that. It is wrestling.
We'll see. I don't know. I have my own theory about where we're going with this.
All right. So and then let's go on with the picks here. We have the one-man band who says Drew versus Seth. Drew continues his reign as champ. Won't be the last match between them two. Drew is set to be a year-long champ, according to the one-man band. So he picks Drew McIntyre to retain.
Okay, and Rhino and JFU are in agreement with all of us. Drew McIntyre is listed as their winner for that match as well.
Okay, good.
So everyone agrees McIntyre's winning this match.
Yes. All right, next match.
For the record, if anybody listening to the show disagrees, leave a comment telling us why we're wrong.
Yes, why RIC-Hard is wrong.
Hey! I made the same prediction everybody else did.
I know. I just want to throw it out there.
On that one. All right. Yeah, right. I know.
All right, so here we go. Next one. Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. Singles match for the WWE Universal Championship.
Yeah, let's point out it's Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. There has been very little mention of the Fiend. So, with that said, it's my turn to go first.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman retains. He's my pick to win the match.
Really?
He's my pick to win the match.
Okay. Wow. Very bold. Kinda, maybe. We'll see.
I wouldn't say it's bold. I've got way bolder predictions coming.
Okay. And my prediction is that Braun Strowman will retain.
I think the booking's pretty simple on this one. Braun Strowman has just won the title. It's Bray Wyatt. It's not the Fiend. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I have a
Strowman.
I have a feeling that the same thing happened with the Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. How if this was to happen later on, I think there will be a change. But right now, too soon. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just too soon, and
it's good matches. You would have good matches, just it's too soon.
Yeah, but I just think Bray Wyatt has the out of it's the Bray Wyatt and not the Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
And Seth Rollins doesn't have an out. If he loses to Drew McIntyre, he loses, I think. But he can take the loss and it not be that big of a deal.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to read the one-man band's pick. He said, Braun Strowman versus Bray. I think Bray is going to win, but then he's picking AJ. AJ cashes in the same night and beats Bray, and there will be a program between AJ and Bray / The Fiend. I think a program between them two will work out well, and The Fiend turns AJ face from his heel turn persona. Since they can't run live shows, it makes no sense to have the briefcase going for other shows. Now, the only thing with that theory there is that AJ Styles is on Raw and Bray Wyatt and The Fiend is on SmackDown. But
all right, yeah, we're not, yeah, we're jumping ahead here, but he picked Braun Strowman to win.
No, he picked Bray.
Oh, he picked Bray.
I think Bray is going to win. But then AJ cashes
wow.
same night.
Okay.
And beats
all
Bray.
right. Well. Look, he said Bray Wyatt wins. He's already wrong.
I know. off the opening thing, as to what we're thinking right now as our picks, like yeah, right there we're off.
Yeah, you're already wrong with that. So
stop reading.
Stop reading. But okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting theory. But okay, that's some interesting.
Good, and that's why we have this show. That's why we have these shows. Once again, you're listening to TFS Pod, the Few Show podcast, and here we go. We're going through our picks, and we'll be soon wrapping up with our main event. But yeah, now,
double main event supposedly. But so JFew and Rhino both, to keep it brief, they both picked Braun Strowman to win. So one-man band is out in the cold on that one with that Bray Wyatt pick. Should be interesting to see if that comes true.
Mm-hmm.
It won't.
It won't. That's good.
All right. Let's talk about our co-main events.
Okay, let's talk about the co-main events.
They're apparently going to be happening at the same time.
At the same time. So I'm going to read first the women's, and then we'll go to the men's. So, First, Asuka versus Shayna Baszler versus Nia Jax versus Dana Brooke versus Lacey Evans versus Carmella, and the Money in the Bank ladder match, for the women's championship match contract. So that's for the women. We'll pick that first, and then we'll pick the men.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
I believe I went first on the last one. So, go ahead. Enlighten me.
All right. I pick to win it. Shayna Baszler.
Ooh.
And
do you really hold on. I gotta ask you this. Do you really think they're gonna have her be the first woman to basically eliminate 5 people in an Elimination Chamber match, and then also dominate in a 6-person Money in the Bank match?
The only reason now, when I made this prediction earlier in the day, and then I say today because we recorded this on Friday. I want to say that I was watching SmackDown, and they did a commercial there for Becky Lynch addressing whomever the winner is of the Money in the Contract. So, to me, that sounds like it's a Raw person that wins it.
I agree. It's a Raw person.
And I think we're done with the Asuka and Becky Lynch story. They've beaten that horse so bad, so much. I think it's just the Shayna Baszler turn. It's like when she says, "Oh, I'll come back. I'll come back." I think we will have her as Shayna Baszler and have another good run with her and Becky Lynch.
Okay.
So that's my pick, Shayna Baszler. What's your pick?
It's an interesting pick. So remember how I said I agree that it's a Raw person?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a Raw person.
Oh.
So number one, that's a red herring, I think. I think the wording for that is what got me. So it says Becky Lynch addresses the Money in the Bank winner, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't specify that the Money in the Bank winner will be on the show. So I'm going to go with a very big. Yeah, they're going to cut a promo on him probably. This is going to be. I can't wait to see the comments on this. But here we go. So you have the match. Nia Jax is going to be the neutralizer for Shayna Baszler, basically. I'm expecting Nia Jax to pretty much gore Shayna Baszler through a wall or something.
Oh my God.
That's going to be the spot for Shayna Baszler. Vince is done with that experiment. She's not going to get close to the championship because number one, you need someone to win this briefcase who's going to make logical sense to not cash in the Money in the Bank anytime soon. because you cash in with a crowd, not without one. So I'm sticking with that. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax are going to eliminate themselves from this match. Carmella is the former Money in the Bank winner who isn't going to win it. She's just there to puff the stats on the match.
Okay.
She's not winning it. Asuka's an interesting theory, but it's not happening. I don't see it in the cards. And I forgot who the fifth person is. Not
Dana Brooke, Carmella.
Not Dana Brooke. The other one.
Lacey Evans.
I think Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans has my intrigue, but also don't see it. You know who I think's gonna win it?
Who?
Dana Brooke. I think Dana Brooke's gonna win it. Huge swerve, I know. Dana Brooke. I think she's gonna win it.
Wow, bold.
Yeah,
bold.
That is super bold. I know. I'm very surprised. Dana, please IM me. I would very much like to go on a date.
Wait a minute.
I picked you.
I picked you.
Yeah, there you go. You're digging into the memory hole on that one. I did mention that at one point.
Right.
No, in all honesty, I think Dana Brooke actually has the chance to really make something of it if she wins the briefcase. And I don't think she'll cash in anytime soon.
All right, so
Plus, I want to also point out, it is entirely possible that WWE wants to have their first ever women's Money in the Bank winner who doesn't actually successfully do a cash in.
Okay.
Because we've already had a couple of them successfully cash in.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
Okay. Let me read the one-man band's pick. One-man band's pick is going to be, he says, Lacey Evans, I feel, is going to win the briefcase for the women's division. She has been on the up since her call-up, and her recent work with other female talent has been very strong. So he picks Lacey Evans to win the briefcase.
Interesting.
And who do you have there for Rhino and for JFU?
So they actually disagree. JFU agrees with you first. He says Shayna Baszler.
He copied me.
So I'm guessing he copied your pick, man. What can I say?
Copied all my picks.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh my gosh, he did. Well, who knows? Maybe he disagreed on the.
Wait, not all. Wait a minute, not all.
Yeah, not all. We haven't found out yet what your pick is for the men's Money in the Bank match, but he said Shayna Baszler to win. So that's interesting. And Rhino actually disagreed with everyone else here, and he said Asuka wins.
Ooh.
Because no one is ready for Asuka.
I wish I knew Japanese.
Yells in Japanese.
Yells in Japanese. All right, so okay.
So we actually got a pretty interesting selection of people who win the match here.
All right.
Based on my prediction of how WWE works, none of the four people we predicted will win the match. It's probably going to be Nia Jax.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's go to the next one.
Vince is like, I'm going to pick none of them.
None of them are going to win. All right. Here we go. Next one. Daniel Bryan versus Rey Mysterio versus Aleister Black versus King Corbin versus Otis versus AJ Styles for the Money in the Bank ladder match for World Championship match contract. Who do you pick?
Oof. I got to open up on this one. Oh, man. Okay. So, I want to readdress this already. So, AJ Styles confirmed what I've been saying this whole time. He said, if I need to throw someone off that building, I will. And I have said it from the beginning, since I knew this match was going to happen. Someone's getting tossed off that building. So here goes. Here's what I'm going to say. And part of this is going to be a joke, but hear me out. Match is going to happen. They're all going to make it to the roof. I kid you not, at some point, it's going to be AJ Styles is on the roof, and he's going to be fighting Aleister Black. And Aleister Black is going to get tossed off the building.
Oh.
And it's going to be, everybody's going to make a big deal about it. Aleister Black just got tossed off the building. And then, since both matches are happening at the same time, you'll see some stuff happen with the women. They'll pad the run time on it. AJ Styles is going to get stopped by other superstars in the match, maybe Daniel Bryan and Rey Mysterio. And then brawl commences, brawl that stuff. Finally, the dust settles. AJ Styles is the last guy standing. Right? He's climbing up that ladder. He's about to reach it.
Yeah.
The lights go out.
Oh.
The lights go out. He's looking. He's caught by surprise, and then yet again he loses by teleportation because Aleister Black has teleported back on top of the ladder.
Oh.
Aleister Black knocks him off the ladder with his supernatural powers, and then becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. That's
Black mask on the top.
Black. Aleister. Well, I don't think they could really pull that off, but but if I wanted to do it with the cinematography, you have a big ladder. AJ Styles is at the top of it. Lights go out. The lights come back on. Aleister Black is sitting on top of the ladder in his Indian pose.
Yeah.
And then he strikes AJ Styles off the ladder. Gets the briefcase.
Wow.
Gets the briefcase. Teleportation powers happen. Aleister Black survives a fall off of getting tossed off a building, and we don't have to address that after the fact.
Wow. Okay.
Now, all of that may not happen, but I'm just saying, Aleister Black is winning Money in the Bank.
What?
Yep. So everybody else can make their wrong picks now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Wrong picks. Okay. Whatever. So I pick AJ Styles to win this one. See, no big lead up to it. By the way, listen to TFS Pod, the Few Show podcast here on the YouTube of the Few Show channel. My God, I'm also forgetting everything. My God. So yeah, this is who's that? 24/7 Lou and RIC-Hard over there. So yeah, so I pick AJ Styles to win this, and I don't know about cashing in, but AJ Styles wins it, and I think he'll terrorize McIntyre for a few months.
Okay. Interesting.
And I do think Otis will be thrown off.
I think Otis is going to get thrown off the building. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So and now
Poor Otis.
Jeez. Let me read here. Oh, well, the thing is that okay. Here we go. And I do have the one-man band's pick, which is the briefcase match. I truly think AJ Styles is going to win it, and Otis is going to take the bump off the building, according to the one-man band.
Damn. Okay.
All right, so
someone else thinks Otis is going to get tossed off.
Wait
a minute. Did you copy one man band's pick?
No, I did not. I read it.
I think everybody else copied your picks because I got J Few and Rhino and they're both in agreement. AJ Styles wins.
I gotta say one thing. We have a chat going on for the Few Show podcast with the other Few Show members. If you want to be a part of it, hey, leave us a message on Facebook, on the YouTube channel. You have a Facebook profile. We can
contact us. Contact us. That's what Lou's trying to say. Contact us.
I know, right? The words
whether it's by comments, whether it's by comments on the videos, leaving us a message in the group Facebook chat,
yes,
or smoke signal. We will reference your comment.
All right. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah,
after we translate the smoke signal, of course.
Yeah. Well, I want to say that J Few put in his picks, and I was like, crap, those are my picks. I'm gonna lose. It's the same exact picks. I saw his picks, and I'm like, oh crap, he didn't even know I picked the same thing. God, I'm gonna lose. So this is gonna be a tough Money in the Bank for me because I want to win, because I need a win. But if I win, JFU wins, then he's gonna have a victory lap on this show.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. I personally think some of my picks are gonna pull it off and put me over the edge, though.
And we won't have JFU.
And we won't get JFU. Yeah, I'm counting on it. I'm counting on it. Swerves galore.
Yes, you do have a lot of swerves galore there. So yeah, wow. Well, I have one last question for you.
All right, Lou. What is it? Here we go.
When they break into Vince's office at WWE's headquarters, what do you think Vince will be doing in the boardroom? I mean, in his office when they break into it.
Oh, real simple. He's gonna be, he's basically gonna be tearing down posters of the XFL.